Day 2 in Kanazawa. Our room is getting progressively more messy.
Normal.
We're on a mission to visit Japan's highest waterfall. The sun is out. The sky is blue. Do I put this on the internet?
Yeah.
Okay. The sun is out. The sky is blue. The Shinkansen is Shinkansening. We're on our way to Toyama.
I can't see.
So, the falls that we want to visit, Shomyo Falls, is off in the mountains of Toyama Prefecture. We're currently in Kanazawa. To get there, we're gonna hop on the Shinkansen to Toyama, the Toyama Chiho Railway to Tateyama, and then hop on a bus from there. So, a fun fact about Tateyama is that it's also the start of the famous Kurobe Alpine snow wall route. However, that is extremely expensive. We are not rich enough for that. So, instead, we're doing the budget version and we're visiting the falls. We're still seeing the start of the Alpine route. It's this big, like, mountain circuit that requires a train, a cable car, a bus, a trolley bus, another cable car, ropeway, trolley bus, something like that. Anyway, costs hella money, so we're not doing that. Time to pick up a pre-train snack, even though it's only like 20 minutes.
Need that coffee somehow.
7-Eleven in hand. It's time to hop on the Shinkansen. Front row seat has 1, 2, 3, and I'm pretty sure there's 4th plug down there. This is luxury, truly. Oh yeah.
Okay, I've been hearing the same jingle a little bit of a lot.
We have about a 35 minute gap before our Toyama Chiho train that's going to take us to Tateyama. And in that gap, we're going to go look for Toyama's transit IC card, the Komika, or whatever they call it. New transit card to the collection. To Toyama. Woo! Now that we made it to Toyama in our 35-minute gap, we need 2 things. 1, their transit card. 2, to pack some food because we don't want to repeat the mistakes of yesterday and walk around hungry until 4 p.m. Right in the station is the tram platforms. Seamless connections. And it's an old clunker. I'm gonna drag you on one of those later.
It's got a cute little jingle though.
There's a new one. Not so interested. Alright, let's go find the card. Time to find the Dentetsu Toyama station. New transit card unlocked. Our train is the 10:50 on platform 2.
Which one did you get? Ah, we got the same one. Would have been funnier if we got different ones, but...
Oh well. Aww, children. Clunker.
Big children.
Just like you, for real. Bus. I spy a old clunker. What's interesting about these trains is that they use what looks like bow collectors instead of pantographs on the top. We will be riding some, if not today, then tomorrow. Or both. I would never say no to both.
I hope when we ride it, it's not a clunker.
Doing what we do best, and rating 7 for train snacks. Sustenance acquired. It'll be a little foamer. Waterfall snacks acquired. Marginal bit of foaming done. Back to the train station so we can catch the train to Tateyama. So our rail passes are valid on JR trains, and the Toyama Chiho Railway is not a JR train. So that's why we also got the, I think they called it Echo Mica?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, the Echo Mica is gonna get us to Tateyama. It's kind of a pricey journey, 1100 yen, but should be pretty. It's an hour and 5 minutes on the train. Now, of course, all I care about here is the clunker. Look, it's a clunker, it's a clunker, it's a clunker, it's a clunker. It's a clunker. Clunker.
My CC got a little less nice up here.
Oh well. I get to foam this in all of its clunky glory. So because it looks like this station's under construction, they have platform 4 and 3 up there. But then right down the platform is 2 and 1. So our train is just holding for that train to go, and then in 5 minutes, our train is clear.
We will soon be arriving at Shigatsu. T53. 後ろの車両のドアは開きません。一番前のドアからお降りください。
Later, we're off. Yo, Dylan. Looks like you. Excellent ride on the old clunkers, and it wasn't crowded. An extremely scenic hour and 5 minutes later, we're here at Tateyama. This is the start of the famous Alpine route. Surprisingly not crowded, considering how popular this tourist route is. But, much like in Hakone, we are not doing what the normal people do. Instead, we now have 45 minutes in this charming little area to wait for our bus, and our bus is going to take us to Shomyo Falls. A lot of bells going on right now. That's a massive bee. I'm gonna go now. Since this trip knocked 1,100 out of the 1,500 we put on our cards, we're gonna go try to fill them up so we have enough for the return journey. The Toyama Chiho Railway subscribes to the ideology of smaller electric railroads getting the big boy toys. This used to be a Tobu train. Tobu, I think this is Tobu? This one was Kintetsu. And they repurposed them for their limited express services. I want to see this bad boy in action. Let's see, the fare map of the Alpine route is incredibly expensive. So we're not doing all that.
Does it go all the way up through the peak though? Yeah,
you take the train to here, you take the cable car up there, you take the mountain bus, look at some snow, walk, and then take a ropeway, cable car. Oh wait, no, this one's trolley bus. Cable car, walk, bus, bus.
Sounds long.
It's like cool and all, but I'm not blowing 12,000 on that, so while we're waiting for the bus, we're just gonna walk down real quick, have a look. Now this is the riveting content my viewers subscribe for. Up there on top of the station, you can actually see the tracks for the cable car that goes to Bijo Daira. 2,300 yen for 7 minutes. This cable car is interesting because it also has a little freight wagon attached to it.
Just in case you wanted all of your luggage to get spilled out into the forest.
So true. Over there, what do I spy? But a tiny little train. If I remember correctly, this is a mine train for the hydroelectric dam workers, but cool. Tiny little trains going deep into the mountains. Huh. If I remember correctly, these trains go that way and then travel underneath the cable car to service the dams further up in the mountains, near the falls that we're going to.
Damn.
Cool. The mine train made it onto the map. Maybe when I'm done editing this video, I will include a little blurb about the information I learned online when I get home. I do believe around here is where we're gonna catch our bus. Still have another like 20 minutes-ish. They got a whole caldera museum in here. Also, down there, I believe are going to be some friends for the trip. We're gonna do a 15-minute speed run of this museum. I saw they had a train on display, so I am on the hunt. Japan's only trolley bus service, and I'm pretty sure they replaced it with battery buses.
Despite its name, the trolley bus line is legally classified as a railway.
I was about to say that.
It's exemplary eco-friendly credentials. This trolley bus service has attracted attention from all over the world.
I think I have found the Sabo exhibition room where they will talk about the train. I found the Sabo Works train. Oh my god, 18 segments of switchback? So this is a damn train. Alright, we should come back here after the falls, because I want to check this out in more detail. I had no idea all this existed. I want to ride it now.
Imagine if you could see it.
We're coming back here.
Okay.
Through the trees here. They got the train running. Why can't we ride it? I want to ride it. Oh. It appears that there's a park back there. We can also see the train. And it also goes that way. But our bus leaves in 9 minutes, so onwards to the bus first. We're gonna see if we need to get tickets for the bus or if it's a pay by cash thing, but I'm pretty sure it's that bad boy right there. So, fun thing we just discovered. Road closed because of the rain yesterday, so we're not going to Japan's highest waterfall. Damn.
Man.
That kind of sucks. This is so sad. Well, that's actually a bummer.
Yeah, I was really wanting that. It was gonna be so pretty.
Okay, well, what do we do now? I would like to report that this guy jinxed us when we were standing by the bridge. You know what he said? I think it was a great idea to come here right after a massive rainstorm that they published warnings about.
Yeah.
You need to stop jinxing us.
Yeah.
First he goes off and says, you know what? I don't know why people say don't come to Japan in the rainy season. You know what happens the next day? It was a rainstorm. I hate this guy. Anyway, now we gotta figure out what we do. In defeat, we're gonna go check out the little park where the train is and hopefully see something of interest to make us feel better, or specifically make me, because I'm the only one who really cares about trains. Little Forest Shrine, and whatever the hell that is.
Tasty.
Oh. Well, we found where the Sabo train sleeps. I want to ride it. I hear horn. Or whistle. This is where they sleep. Oh, this is terrifying. And also I hear a train, so I'm gonna like hurry up and see if I can. It's a train! They're real, and it's like gone. Okay, that's cool. Wow. It's real. I guess they're making their way up the mountain to get to the dam. Maybe this is what they meant about 18 switchbacks.
That's horrible.
18 is crazy.
Imagine that's your daily commute.
Whew. Well, at the very least, I get to film the cute little train, and we get to walk among nature. So, after a quick consultation with Wikipedia, I can now rattle off some facts about this train. It's one of the only railroads in Japan to use 2-foot gauge rail. Has a max speed of 18 kilometers per hour, and it's not regulated by the tram laws or the railway laws, but instead it's known as a construction, it's regulated as like a construction thing, so it doesn't have to follow the railway laws. That's kind of cool. Has one of the largest numbers of switchbacks, obviously. I mean, looking at like 2 right now. Yeah, cool. They also apparently don't call their stations, instead referring to them as liaison offices. Obviously the public can't ride because it's a construction site. But yeah, fascinating little train. Oh, it's also apparently erosion control instead of a dam train, the way I was thinking. But yeah, fascinating.
T-shirt.
And the other one's following close behind. Looks like they're rebuilding the track here. We're turning back the other way now. What a cool little operation. These trains are so small, they just blend in with the forest. You'd literally never know that they were here. Trains go all the way up there. And they use 18 switchbacks to get there. Yep, that's snow runoff, all right. I'm pretty sure up there is more train tracks. The trains just like zigzag as they wrap themselves around the mountain. Oh, Wikipedia actually suggests there's more than 18. 38 is crazy. Did a little train math and realized that the next one isn't for another 50 minutes. So we're doing a little exploring now just to see what's around Tateyama Station. Cute little mine train. And they got one sleeping in there. It still is insanely beautiful. Apparently this is a trolley exhibition. Thank you, Google Lens. Ooh, is that a map? I guess that's a map of everywhere they go. We are down here at the bottom. And it goes along the river. Wow, that goes far. Oh yeah, this train's not going anywhere.
Based off the state of the rail.
What? Cool.
Neat. I have any spiders in there.
Whoa, that was a mistake.
Moth.
I think it was a moth. I don't want to find out. Back at their yard. With 35 minutes to our train, we're gonna go head back into the museum and give it a proper exploration as opposed to the 10-minute speed run we did earlier. The museum just built a whole like exhibit on top of the Sabo yard, which I think is pretty cool. Oh. Dylan's foaming over a lizard.
It's got a super pretty tail though.
Every mountain terrace has a track. That's insane. Model of the 18-step continuous switchback. Wow.
The theme of the you can learn more about Takeyama's geological features, climate, glacier, and flora and fauna. 对立山的地形地质、气象、
I got a little
冰
cable car model.
雪、冰河、动植物进行介绍，在破火山口展示。
So this is what it looks like. 18 switchbacks. That much back and forth is insane. If only it were open to the public. Alright, museum VR was very cool. Alright, Sabo Erosion Control Museum, 10 out of 10. 100% Japan off the beaten path, hidden gem. Oh, he's leaving me.
Still got 20 minutes, man.
20 minutes to the train. Ooh, carpeted. Alright, they're finally putting me in. I can drive.
実はこんなことがありました。以前は常願寺川による水害が頻繁に起こり、この荒れ狂う川を治めるには上流部に砂防ダムが必要でした。
Alright, what does this do?
その砂防ダムを建設する大量の資材や工事をする人たちを運ぶためにト
Are we there
ロ
yet?
ックが
Are we
計
there
画
yet?
されたのです。
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Alright, bye bye to the Sabo Museum. And to think it was free too, this is amazing. Well, after a wonderful visit, it's time to catch a train. But we still have 15 minutes so we can afford to dilly-dally a little. Oh. Ooh, he's backing in. Alright, 13 minutes. Platform time?
Yeah.
Even if we didn't make it to the waterfall, I still think we had a great visit here in Tateyama. Now it's time to head back to Toyama, because we got things to see. First step is to hop back onto the Chitatsu. Looks like we get former Tokyu cars for our ride back. Let's go up to the front. No old clunkers. So, in order to get a ride on the tram on the way back, we're actually going to get off halfway at a stop and then switch to another train. It's going to take us to the trams. No better time to break out the emergency rations. train here, and it looks like we get a former Kintetsu train. After a short ride through the mountains, we made it to Iwakuraji, and it's here that we're transferring to the Fuji... Yeah, I forgot what the line's called, but either we're transferring to another one of the Dentetsu, or one of the Chitetsu lines. And we're going to take this to Minami Toyama so that we can switch to the Toyama City tram system. The station's set on a Y because the trains of the other line just kind of end here and then they pull in, pull out, all that. And here's our train. Dylan likes the new trams. I do not. And after a ride where we picked up like 60 kids, we're now off at Minami Toyama, and we're here to switch to the Toyama City Tramway. We're just gonna switch on that and make our way back towards the city. And it looks like we might get an old clunker. The crossing gate for the tram is kind of wild. I'm forcing Dylan to wait here at the station for the next train, which is only 8 minutes away, because I want the old clunker. He's hoping that it's a newer train. Getting a nice little lemon tea while I force Dylan to wait around for no reason. You can get an ice cream. I'm gonna watch the train leave. They opened up the tram gate. They're taking it out of jail. So clunker.
富山季節内電車をご利用いただきありがとうございます。この電車は日朝富山駅方面富山大学前行きです。運賃は中学生以上が210円、小学生以下は110円。富山大学前。富山季節高速バスは東京、大阪、名古屋、新潟、立山へ毎日運行中。キャンペーンを応援します。南関大学合格に自信あり、ハワイ間をお手をお知らせください。この先、県庁前、富山大学前方面へお越しのお客様はこのままご乗車ください。富山駅で進行方向が変わります。The next stop is Toyama Eki. T15. Please pay the fare as you exit.
And we're off here at the Toyama station. All this is new. It's so that they could do through running to the port tram services. Cool. Much like Fukui yesterday, they make the trams pull in and pull out, but the frequencies are better. Time to hop on something less clunky. The Shinkansen. No gates, just vibes. So, after that tram ride, another one is pulling in behind me. Our next goal is to visit the town of Takaoka. So to do that, we're gonna hop on a train, a Shinkansen that leaves in 2 minutes, and take it one stop. Well, time to take the train. Oh man, these reserved seats are really popping off. JR really needs to make sure that only 2 cars of the train are not reserved. They went bankrupt. I thought all 3 of those places have gone bankrupt. So, just a few minutes later, we're here at Shin Takaoka. This is the hometown of the creator of Doraemon, this comic that I referenced on our day 1 in Japan. This is the hometown of the author, and as such there's a little museum to him and his creations. So our first order of business is to go check that out. But because we're at Shin Takaoka, which is different from Takaoka downtown or the city center, since they don't really do downtowns here, our first order of business is to hop on a bus. There's a train connection here, but the train runs super infrequently, so bus it is, and we're gonna make our way to Takaoka itself. Time to see if any of these buses here go to Takaoka Station. Alright, the sign is spoken. Time to see what bus we can get. Ooh. Ooh. These frequencies aren't looking so hot. So, the frequencies look pretty trash, and it turns out that the train, which is covered by our pass, only leaves 3 minutes after the bus. So we're just gonna go wait around for the train. We now have 15 minutes to wait for the train. Not bad. They done carved a Shinkansen out of stone. That's crazy. Okay, hourly isn't that bad. So, to get to the Fujiko F. Fujio, that's the author's name, to get to his little museum, we get to take the Himi line, 1 stop to Takaoka. Or no, we get to take the Johana line, which is this, to Takaoka, and then the Himi line, 1 stop to Echu Nakagawa, and then walk to the gallery from there. Gallery, museum, whatever. Anyway, there's a Toyota in behind me. She's tall. This bus is now chasing that black car through this little circle because the black car stopped too long. I support this. Oh, it's like hella packed in there. Two minutes. Riveting ride. Oh, he's staring at the fans. 2 minutes. And you're staring at the fans. 1 stop. The Kiha 47 brought us here. We need to go find the Himi line now. At the other end of the station, the Himi line. I feel like JR West could just make everyone's lives easier and just have the Johanna and Himi line trains just ping pong each other back and forth. And now we have 2 Kiha 40s. They're gonna take us to Echu Nakagawa.
ご乗車ありがとうございました。
It appears to be school time rush hour. Everywhere we go, they're there. The world's most dangerous animals. Children. Anyway, it's time to go see the Fujiko F. Fujio Museum. They have 30 minutes until they close, so let's see what they have open right now. In deepest suburban Takaoka. Well, we found the art gallery, but even though they close at 5, last admission is at 4:30, and it's currently 4:32, so we kind of came here for nothing. Well, on to what we do now. Find the city tramway and ride it to things that are open, I guess. Alright, time to find the Manyo-san, Takaoka's tramway. After that, second L of the day, because I guess 2 minutes is a long time to some people. We're now walking to the Manyo-sen. This is the Takaoka City Tramway. They allegedly have a Draimon tram, but I can't find any information online about when it runs, so it's just kind of showing up off of vibes. We're gonna take that back to the Takaoka main station, where they have a little walking path with Draimon themed sculptures, and then yeah, I don't really know what we do from there. It's like 4:40 right now. Kind of just going off of vibes. Ooh, City Hall. No, the Draimon tram, it's gone. So now, we gotta wait around for it, obviously.
To come back, I think that's the one that they have. It's gonna take forever.
Mm-hmm.
If it rains.
And you're gonna be waiting here with me. Well, if anything else, the tram stop is Draimon themed. Like salt in the wound. Well, train every 15 minutes. At least we only have to wait 9. Well, I found the schedule for the Draimon tram. The unfortunate thing is, not going to be back at the station until 6:10, and then doesn't leave again until 6:15. So sad. This is so sad. Interesting turns on this route. It's also single track. Huh. is so messed up. I see it everywhere I go. The Draimon beaming is everywhere. But we are here for the Draimon walking road, which is down there. The Manyo-sen setup here is so funky. They make the trams like single track through some tight turns, wait across multiple intersections before servicing the little 2-track stub end there. But why would they not just put the train station here or like up there? Weird. Here in Takaoka, we have 15 minutes until our train. That'll take us to Shin Takaoka, and we're here for one thing. The Draimon Walking Road. It's this little collection of statues that has Draimon characters, and we're gonna go see them. Well, if anything else, we get to see some Draimon statues. And so, after a quite disappointing experience here in Takaoka, we're making our way back towards Kanazawa. So we're hopping back on the JR Johanna line, and then taking that to Shin Takaoka, and then the Shinkansen from there. The trams are forced to go down this single track section. And they have to wait across there to make it across the busy intersection. It's interesting. Another one-stop jaunt on the diesel clunkers. Well, is it?
全てのドアが開きます。新幹線ご利用のお客様はお乗り換えです。
You see the train chase the pigeons?
Yeah.
Alright, Shinkansen time. Ooh, each for me? Impressive art. Alright, the 1739, that's us. Shinkansen time. Crowded train does to an MF. Baby's first standing on the Shinkansen.
I mean, it's really smooth.
Yeah, my legs are literally crossed right now. So, as we get closer to Kanazawa, our game plan is to find food, and we want to go to Koko Ichibanya because we're leaving Japan soon. And the closest Kokos to transit is off of the IR Ishikawa Railway at Tsubata. And our passes are normally valid on that railway, except for the section between Kanazawa and Tsubata in order to access the JR line, if you don't get off between those stations. And since I love loopholes, that's where we're going. So we're transferring to the IR Ishikawa Railway line here in Kanazawa. We're gonna ride that to get curry. We have 6 minutes to make the connection to the IR Ishikawa Railway. Happy rush hour. Our IR train might be a little crowded, just a heads up. Trying to make the transfer. No, wrong way. They run some interesting limited expresses that might have cool equipment, but no time to hang around and find out. We got a train to catch. Alrighty, this one's our train. What? It said track 3. This one's our train.
ご利用くださいましてありがとうございます。次は津幡です。お出口は左側です。The next stop is 津幡。
Aw, Tsubata Station got a bunch of dogs. That's cute. Alright, made it to Tsubata. Let's get some curry. Looks like the IR Railway still runs limited express services using JR equipment to access the Noto Peninsula. So, the reason such a loophole exists to let us JR pass users, JR Hokuriku area pass users, ride the IR Ishikawa Railway is because Tsubata is the branching off point between the IR Railway or Ainokaze Toyama, one of the third sector railways that JR handed their operations off to. It's a branching off point between that and the Nanao line. So to allow passengers to travel on the JR Nanao line, they worked out an agreement with the IR Railway to let people use their trains to get to Tsubata. But the reason that loophole exists, that whole agreement exists, is because before the Hokuriku Shinkansen was constructed, this line was JR. But then once it became JR, or once it became a Shinkansen, JR turned it into someone else's problem and handed it off to the local governments. So that's how the IR Ishikawa Railway came to be. And that's generally what JR does with their smaller, underperforming lines that get replaced by Shinkansen. They turn into third sector, prefecture operated railways. Anyway, curry time. Go, 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 go. Curry solves all problems. Curry truly solves all problems. Our day might have been filled with some L's, but at the end of the day, there's curry. And Coco's cures all. Anyway, now we're just walking back to Tsubata Station so that we can hop on the IR Ishikawa Railway and end our night. There's a bus about to go by me. Baby bus, baby bus, baby bus. It's so baby. We still haven't ridden one, and we have one day left in Japan. Oh boy. Gotta be making some stupid purchases for an IR Railway branded Ikoka. I couldn't figure out how to buy one, so no stupid purchases tonight.
That was more like you refused to.
No. I am someone who has self-control and does not buy every stuffed animal I see. Therefore, I'm a man with self-control who does not buy every transit card he sees.
You're gonna be missing one now.
I'm gonna...
The train is coming. Please remain behind the yellow line. Back to our hotel.
Thank you for riding with us today.
And so, after another long day of adventuring, we're here at Kanazawa.
Long day of adventuring, multiple L's were taken.
That doesn't mean it's not a long day of adventuring.
Yeah.
After a long day of adventuring, we're here. We took many L's, but you know what? It is what it is. Tomorrow's our last full day in Japan, so we'll see what we do then. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.